It's the year of our Lord 2025, and new Dead Island info news just dropped. Unfortunately, it's not about Dead Island 3. I think that'll be a while before we hear anything about that, if it even happens. Maybe in like 12 years, who knows. This is by Grant Taylor Hill of Insider Gaming. Very good site. I recommend it for all sorts of gaming news, rumors, all that shit, leaks. Anyway, I'm just going to read this. During a recent panel talk at Develop Brighton, Martin Wayne, formerly the head of communications at Deep Silver, dove into the historic delay that stretched Dead Island 2's development window out to a decade. He admitted that he and the product team working to marshal the game's development effectively drove the 8-year product delay of Dead Island 2. He revealed that it was either push the game back untold amounts or risk releasing a title that would have killed the franchise. Martin Wayne was the head of communications at Deep Silver when the publisher was overseeing the development of Dead Island 2. Techland, the studio behind the original Dead Island titles, had transitions to Dying Light, which forced Deep Silver to bring in the first of many studios to work on Dead Island 2. It was almost a decade before Dead Island 2 ultimately hit the market that the game's first trailer was released during a little industry event. Yep, E3, which is dead in the fucking water now. Back in 2014, Wayne revealed that Deep Silver was mightily proud of the trailer, but it was the spark that ignited a major downfall, and within weeks, milestones were failing to be hit. The product being pieced together by Yager wasn't reflective of the first games that had sold so well. About 3 to 4 weeks later, we had a major milestone with the development studio that was in charge at the time, and boy, that game sucked. Yeah, so they're talking about the Jaeger build here that sucked, which explains a lot. It had nothing to do with what made the original Dead Island really fun. We commissioned to playtest and got horrific feedback, and we sat down with the development team and said, okay, what's the course of action? And they said, yeah, leave it with us. The game was slated for a 2015 release, but following several studio switches, the open-world zombie slasher was finally delivered by Dambuster Studios in 2023. I'm not going to read the rest of this. It's pretty much just the game sucked. But hey, that's something. News is news when it comes to Dead Island.